Welcome to Breakfast and BS with Vince and Friends. I'm, of course, your host, Vince, and today we got producer Virgil. And the return from the wasteland, the great Sergio Sanchez, Cyberwolf.
Oh, that sounded good in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's been so long I forgot his fucking nickname.
You know, like once I get these
Which
other
one?
podcasts up, I mean, because the sounds of the restaurant and stuff is always muffled. It's like it's quiet, and you can hear everyone like very clearly. It's awesome.
That's awesome. That's good. Well, welcome, listener. Yeah. Hi, Danny. Hi, Della.
Yes. Hopefully, Todd and
hopefully Todd. Matt Todd Twisted.
From the wasteland of Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are okay if you're listening to this. Love you. Miss you.
Mm-hmm. It's rough right now.
It is very rough. Very rough on friends. Very rough on family.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I had a scare there for a little while.
You had the massive diarrheas.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
So I decided to kind of stay away.
Yeah. So, speaking of scares, I had a scare this week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, I told you about this.
I don't know. Please, continue.
So, me and my mom have a Wednesday night tradition.
Oh.
Usually it's Ms. and Mrs., but they're on hiatus right now. And then it rolls into The Masked Singer.
Oh.
So we watch The Masked Singer.
Mm-hmm. My mom loves that show, too.
It's a great show. You should give it a shot.
Yeah.
Don't be such a player hater.
I don't have cable.
It's on Hulu's.
No.
So, this was actually like a 2-hour episode.
Oh, okay.
And during the second hour, around 9 o'clock, I go to bed at 10. So I'm like, all right, we're going to watch this. I'm going to settle up and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Around 9 o'clock, I get a phone call from HR from work.
Oh.
And they told me that while cleaning in one of the buildings, I may have been exposed.
Oh, shit.
And should quarantine myself.
Oh.
And she's giving me contact information, this, that, the other thing.
As I move closer away.
And I'm like, okay. And she's like, all right, well, it's already been over a week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not too sure yet if you're going to spend the whole 2 weeks in quarantine or if it's just for the rest of the time. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, it happened on the 24th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the 24th? She's like, yeah, you were cleaning this building. And I was like, wait a minute. Like the first shock, I missed the part where she said I was cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't clean shit.
Oh, okay. Fine.
You destroy things.
Exactly.
Not move them, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't clean stuff. I'm part of transportation. I deliver packages in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, what'd you be doing over there? I'll be like, delivering a FedEx, maybe? And that'd be pretty much it, unless something was going to the cafe upstairs, but I didn't have anything going on that day. And as a matter of fact, I think I was off site most of the day. And she's like, oh, okay, well, we'll call you back.
Okay.
And so they call me back like 20 minutes later. Mind you, this whole time, like while I'm trying to get information,
Oh, you're freaking out.
I'm freaking out in my head, and I'm getting yelled at by my mom.
Because you told your mom?
What the hell?
Because she was in there when I got the call, because we're watching The Masked Singer.
Okay.
She's like, well, you should tell them you have an elderly mother who is this and that and the other thing, and what's she going to do? And I'm like,
Wow. Okay.
All right, relax.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm trying to process everything right now.
Mm-hmm. Not going to help.
Yeah, you're not helping. I didn't tell her that because I'm still quietly trying to hold everything together.
Right.
Like, I can't work from home. My job doesn't allow me to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So she's like, call me back.
Essential.
She called me back like 20 minutes later, and she's like, oh, okay, well, you can just ignore that first call.
How about,
I'm like,
I'll be like, it's a little hard. I gotta change my underwear.
okay, thank you. Like,
well, how about restitution for
yeah.
your mental breakdown?
Yeah.
And your mom's like,
So yeah, I'm like, all right, she's like giving me like, okay, yeah, you can return the work, yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, thank you. So hang up. Then my mom's still freaking out. I was like, Mom, I'm good, I'm okay. Like, yeah, but you can do this and that. You need to tell them about your elderly mother and how you. I'm like,
Well, what is that gonna do?
Yeah, I'm like, shit. If I'm fucking going down, I'm taking you to fucking hell with me. God damn.
Yeah, you act like that.
Well, if you tell them that you're afraid, they're going to say, okay, we'll stay home, but they're not going to pay you.
Yeah. Well, actually, but even with that shit's still in my fucking head. Like, if I was there for a minute, I'm pretty sure I was there for a minute. But can I get exposed from that quick little thing? I remember I touched the door.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was that it? Can I, but I was like, it's been almost a week, or it's been almost 2 weeks already, but I feel fine.
Yeah.
I was like, but am I one of those people that are asymptomatic where I have it and don't know? And, all that shit's going through my head at night because, like I said, I was trying to I was like settling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't go to
sleep. They should have said, hey, you know what? We're going to test you. And then, until you get the results of your tests, then.
Yeah, so I couldn't go to sleep. So I was just like, around 4 o'clock when my alarm went off, I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm staying home. I got no sleep. I'm still in my head.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, I call my brother for this shit, but he'd freak out too. And even then, it was fucking, he gets up at 4 in the morning. Or 3 in the morning. He gets up at 3:30, I think. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm not going to wake his ass up for this.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I can't talk to my mom because she's fucking yelling at me for shit I have no control over.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
So I'm just like, fuck, just trying to deal with this in my head. And then, so I took the day off and I'm just like trying to have like a nice quiet day. There was actually a Ghost Adventures marathon all fucking day. So dude, I was
Ghost Adventures is like stalking you, or they got some mic on you knowing that when you're home, they'll play whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. You know what? Yesterday, there wasn't a marathon, but they did show Zach Baggins' documentary Demon House. So I was happy. Okay. And plus, they have like a bunch of seasons on Hulu, so that helps.
All right.
Cool. So, yeah. So then when I was like midway through my day, like around 3-4 o'clock, I get another phone call from HR checking up on me to make sure I'm quarantined. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I was told I could go to work. And they're like, well, who said this?
Good thing I didn't.
And like, unfortunately, I wrote everything down. So I was like, oh, this person
Good
told
for
me.
You.
This person told me that. And yeah, it's like, okay, well, we'll call you back. Mm-hmm. And then like another freaking, my mom starts yelling at me again. And I'm like, Mom, I have no control over this. Mm-hmm. I'm freaking out here. I don't know what the hell they want. You don't know what the hell they want. Yeah, you're elderly, but you're killing me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about you burying me at this point.
Yeah.
I love how the response is like, Mom, I might be dying. What about your elderly mom? Oh, yeah. I think that's exactly how my mom would act.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, you gotta tell them I'm diabetic and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, Mom, I'm fucking overweight and I've had fucking surgeries and all that shit. All right, I'm gonna fucking die too. All right. Let's say, let me die in peace.
Sounds like to me your mom hasn't fulfilled everything she wanted to do in life. Like me, I'm just kind of like...
make her son's life miserable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she is. She's fulfilling it. She's fulfilling it.
Mission accomplished.
Making her son even more stressed and bald before she dies. That's what she's doing. So yeah, again, they call me back like 20 minutes later and go, okay, yeah, you're okay to return to work. We've notified all your, like, we notified this guy, yeah, you're good. I'm like,
notified them of what?
That I'm okay to return to work. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
After fucking 2 goddamn heart attacks.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah. So I went to work on Friday, and that was like one of my bosses just every time he saw me, like, are you okay? Mm-hmm. Are you okay? Like, oh God, I wish I fucking had it so I could just stay home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right? Seriously.
When he was saying that, what was he implying?
I think he knew I was fine. It was just, just kind of busting chops.
Okay. All
right. Trying to be fun, trying to be boss funny.
Right. Well,
that doesn't work.
No.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. I'm not even sure how you can hear me from this far away from the mic, but
I'm sure you can.
So I actually have a high school friend who I actually have done some work with, like we were going to do like a children's book and all stuff like that, and then just kind of fell to the wayside. And she worked as a dispatcher for the police department for a long time.
Chula Vista, or?
I want to say San Diego.
Turn this up. And then
No, it's gonna get me.
Okay.
So anyway, but I didn't know she actually changed jobs to she. I think she's some type of what do you call it? A receptionist or something, or sharp. I was like, oh shit. And then so she was talking about all this stuff on Facebook and just saying, I think she has it. And they said she tested positive, and so I'm like, oh my god, it sucks. So this is probably the person, I mean, I know pretty well, and to get this. So I'm really hoping she pulls through. She has 3 kids, and I don't know, she checks up with us, which is nice. But,
yeah.
I really hope that she pulls through because she has Hashimoto's.
Yes.
Yeah, she had.
That comes with a side of rice, right?
No, that's an autoimmune disease that basically is horrible.
Wow.
You're gonna go to hell and burn, turn to black charred.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He's gonna get there, and the devil's gonna be like, "We got a catch and pizza waiting for you. Good job."
And you'll be the pizza you'll be eating yourself. Pizza the Hut.
No, I'm gonna get there, and then you're like, "Congratulations, here's your roommate." It's gonna be my mother.
Oh, there you go.
No!
Yeah, I wish that on you.
Yeah.
I wish that on you, sir.
That's just messed up.
We're supposed to be friends here.
We say a lot of hurtful things, but goddamn.
Anyway, so
there's a line, sir, and that's crossed.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Okay. So many lines were not crossed before that.
No, it wasn't good fun till now. And my feelings are hurt.
Sure. All right. Well, you might just blame me for the virus, right?
Yeah. Well,
all of my necessities.
Asian virus.
Well, I'll tell you, for me, this is like heaven.
Yeah, we were saying before. Yeah, so we're just letting Sergio process it while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so let me finish what my story is. But essentially, I'm just saying is like now I have some type of direct connection to someone who's
been
going
infected
through it. So hopefully, she pulls through. She's my age, so I don't know. Like the look from Vince. Anyway,
I'm being good.
Yes. So this is a weird time, man, and for Vince to get a scare like that, it's gonna we're gonna have all that, and I believe at some point, we're all probably gonna get sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna happen.
We're just getting started, man. That's the scary part, because we're like a 2 weeks behind, like New York, because New York's where obviously a lot of travel happened from.
Yeah, but New York fucked up too. When everybody's saying quarantine in place, they're saying, "Oh no, go out, party, have a good time."
Well, yeah,
and then shit exploded there.
Well, everyone's trying to draw that fine line between shutting the economy down, you know what I mean, and protecting people.
Yeah,
you can't really. You just got to shut it down.
Yeah,
here, even like driving here today, there's just people, just cars, just driving, and I know I'm one of those assholes too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. But I can't imagine that all those people that are driving around need to be out there. You know what I mean? Like on the streets.
Well, we went for a drive yesterday because we just, we needed to.
You can't stay cooped up forever, man.
But that's the thing is we didn't leave the car.
Yeah,
I mean I can, but that's just me.
I've taken plenty of drives just because it's gets you out of the house for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy driving the Z. It's kind of like a zen for me. So if I need to clear my head, like I've been working from home. And working from home, man, not the fun that it's made out to be.
Yeah.
For me, like my room and my house is my house is my room right now, basically. The rest of the house is my brother's house. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have a home office. So I can't really set that up somewhere and forget about it. Mm-hmm. Right now, my work laptop and all my gear is in my room. So every time I see it, it just reminds me of work, even on the weekends. Mm-hmm. And it pisses me off. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the things that I even asked to go back to work in the office. That was like, because there's only one other guy of our guys on there in the mornings. So I was like, hey, have him work in the mornings. I'll work in the afternoon. And they gave me the runaround, and then they came back, and I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I didn't realize that it was going to be such a big issue. So I'll stay from home. I don't care. I'll figure it out. So apparently they had a bunch of connectivity issues, because everyone's working from home, and then they finally were able to get all those resolved. So it's kind of interesting just to see how a lack of preparation, you know what I mean, for a lot of companies.
I got your back, buddy. I know what you need to do. This is for you too. My bros that work at home. What you need to do is get one of those little changing picture frames. Load up like a bunch of scenery things. Put it like right in front of where you can, like right on top. So when you look up, boom, you're in Hawaii. Boom, you're at the Grand Canyon. Boom.
So it's gonna be like the scene from Aliens where Ripley's like in front of the forest, and then it turns out to be like a projection.
I got it. So giant green screen, and then it just changes to different scenes of the strip clubs you guys wanted to go to. Yeah, they're all looking up in the side of the braid. There you go. That is, that happened. All work on it.
All right.
God. Can't wait till the world gets back to normal. That way I can really celebrate.
We should be saving our freaking glorious return to the strip club fund now.
Oh, that's Trump money, baby.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm working, so I got money. When I get that Trump check, that's going in the check. I'm joking. I'm going to be very fiscally responsible.
I'll be good.
I can't be doing that.
I know.
Well,
I mean, I might get myself a new mattress because mine's fucking doing that cave-in thing.
Yeah.
So it hurts my side. But, that's just for self-preservation.
Yes.
I will say, that this whole entire crisis has put a lot of things kind of in perspective. Some of the stuff that you take for granted. The fact that we're here right now, man, means a lot to me.
Yeah.
The fact that it gives me a break from my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that it gets me
Love you,
out of
Mom.
the house. The fact that John,
trusts us enough to be in here.
Just, we love you, John. That's all I can say.
We can never repay you for this.
No.
Yeah. Although he, he's a type of person who says he'll be on the show, but then he never.
We bring the show to him and he still takes off.
That's all right. That's all right. So,
we'll just keep giving him shit.
Here we are, surrounded by
Paradise.
a couple of friends and a lot of cool toys.
Yeah, I was actually in here by myself for a little while. I was waiting for Sergio to show up, and Virgil went to take off to 7-Eleven to go buy snacks. And I was like, just dead quiet in here, and I was like looking like we're right by the horror figures and all that stuff, and I'm just like, so this is how I die in a toy store all by myself. And I'm like, I'm okay with this.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
But, like I said, just putting things in perspective, we're all still employed, which is more than what we can save a lot of people that I know.
Yeah, my brother just got laid off.
Yeah.
On Friday.
From Southwestern? Oh, no, wait, that's your brother.
No, Goodwill.
Oh.
Yep.
So, I
Sorry, I got my urges mixed up.
I think we're doing okay, all things considered, at least here within our group. So we hope that you're all safe out there, listeners.
Fortunately, my mom's retired.
Fortunate, for her.
Well, no, that way she still gets something.
Oh, I see.
Right, and she doesn't have to.
She gets the severance.
She doesn't have to leave the house.
She gets her retirement and all that. So she still has income coming in. Because my mom worked for the Grossmont School District for forever. So I would hate. So she still has friends that are in there and all that stuff, and they're not working.
Yeah. Schools are shut down.
Yep. I'm still doing my my tutoring, and I a lot of what the in art and stuff. But as long as we can do the online thing, it's cool. And also plus. They're not being graded on it. But the problem, is there's that contact that the face-to-face type of thing.
Want to smack their hands with the ruler to let them they're doing bad.
Yes. So there's only so much you can do, but we got to roll with it, and hopefully it'll yield results. But still, I'm just kind of it's just the world we live in right now. And it's very strange. I mean, a lot of people probably love it. Introverted. So.
Oh yeah, no, this was made for me.
Yeah, It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh no, stay inside and don't do nothing. Never forbid. I've been training for this my whole life.
Yeah. Oh no, stay home, watch TV, and play video games. Oh no.
Nap, fap, and nap again.
But it does
I will
kind
never
of.
wake up.
I'm okay with this.
It does kind of, when you do want to get out, though, it kind of sucks. Because then, Vince and I, whenever we would get out, we'd be like, hey, you want to go grab some dinner? And it's like, cool. Now we don't have that option. So.
Yeah, because honestly, I was like, man, I should call the guys and go to the Black Bear. And I was like, shit, we can't do that.
Yeah.
You can go to the Black Bear and have
Take your shit to go.
output.
Not the same.
No, it's not. So I won't try not to take our sit downs for granted anymore. Because they are kind of nice. And I miss Xenophonies, even though
I miss Xenophonies.
This is great, but obviously.
Oh no, it's definitely an adjustment.
Yeah.
It's acoustically though. Yeah, I know. Exactly.
That's why I made sure to get pie the last day when we were there. Because
I'm really glad that I was like, no, man, we need to do this. Because that last day we were like, hey, should we go? And I was like, we better go because we don't know what's going to happen. And they didn't even stay open for takeout, man.
Yeah.
But they're probably just worried about Carol and stuff, which makes sense.
Right. I think too. Maybe they'll consider
maybe
at the end of April. Maybe they'll reopen or something.
They're talking about early May is when the government's gonna be more lax with stuff. But honestly, man,
you know what, dude? Honestly, this shit's not gonna end till probably the end of summer.
Yeah.
Realistically, so Comic-Con ain't gonna happen.
Even though they announced that it is.
You're calling it.
Well, you gotta.
You're saying they did.
You know that, right? They announced and they said that they're planning on continuing with it. But
Yeah.
The problem is that it's still a little bit farther out. Where
No, but right now it's a
being
fucking
optimistic.
homeless shelter and a fucking hospice.
yeah, by the time they deep clean that thing after they're done. Yeah.
No, there's no. If this shit gets rolled over into May and shit, they're still trying to take care of the homeless. There's no way you're gonna get that shit ready in time.
Yeah.
I don't give a rat's and I don't give a rat's ass. They're not gonna have fucking that many people gather in one spot after all of this.
I know it's just gonna cause.
That's fucking idiotic. What I saw that message is as it's hope.
Right.
Plain and simple. It's like fucking Trump saying we might open the economy by Easter. But no,
Bullshit.
everybody knew it was bullshit. But it's something to okay, we're gonna try to get back to normal.
Right.
I
do get that.
and that's it. That's all it is a little bit of hope.
I do get that, but at the same time, it's kind of like you're giving people false hope in a sense too, which is also not good. So the whole thing with Comic-Con, it's like I almost want them to say, "Hey, we're closely monitoring this situation," instead of saying, "Yeah, we're gonna have it, no problem," because like Vince said, this, are you sure? I know the city's gonna push hard for it because that's a massive. It would be a income, for everything and the hotels and everything. But dude, that's right around the corner, really, if you think about it.
All the hotel rooms right now that are being used for homeless fucking people.
Yeah, or sick people or whatever.
Yeah, homeless and sick. Yeah, they're not gonna have this shit ready in time.
Yeah, there's also the consideration of you have to pay people to clean this stuff.
Yeah,
and then
the logistics.
Yeah, and there's so much that's going on, and because Comic-Con works on a volunteer basis, it's not going to cost us anything, but it's going to cost other people stuff, for one of our shows that we were going to be headlining was Togotopia, which was going to be in May, but they pushed it to September. So, but we don't know what's going to be like in September. But
I guess last night a bunch of the sports companies, NFL, NBA, and all that stuff, had a call with the president, and they were saying when are we going to be open again?
Oh, they asked him.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I think they said, well, really, we're just planning for football to start in September.
Yeah, I think they're shooting to get football started.
Yeah.
The White House asked. Sports League or Sports League?
The sports leagues asked the White House. They're like, well, we're shooting for football in September.
Yeah, it pretty much destroyed the freaking NBA season.
NBA, the fucking
March Madness,
the NHL.
Oh, yeah.
March Madness. Fuck, baseball's already gonna be done.
Yeah. This is very much the year where the world stood still, man. It really is. And there are some. I guess we just kind of have to look at the positives of that, because I'm not going to lie, man. In a lot of ways, it kind of just gives people, those that can, it really sucks. It's such a mixed bag. You know what I mean? Yeah, people are dying, but other people, I hope that they see this as an opportunity to kind of focus on the things that matter, which is friends and family, which unfortunately we can't really gather with in mass.
Right.
Like my family, we can't all gather right now. We're Mexican, so we're like double or triple the freaking, the maximum, allotted people in the same house.
Yeah, my mom told me, she said, no, too much things going on. Don't come over. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
First time I was like,
yeah.
It's just you and Ben, though.
I know. My poor brother, too.
Yeah.
But
stuck in there with your mother.
Yeah, and he can't even get through unemployment. He can't even finish his applications.
The website crashes or whatever?
Yeah, that crashes, or, because if they're still doing it this way, where you apply online and then you wait for a call, because you always have. For me, it was like you always had to get a call or you had to call in.
Yeah, you had to talk to someone.
It is bullshit, and so
I just always filed online and then that was good.
No. Well, if that was recent, then
I think they've changed the way they're going about it because there's no way they're going to have someone. They're getting millions and millions of applications. The unemployment office is freaking slammed. One of the good things that the government has done, a couple things that the government has done is, they pushed the tax deadline. I mean, I was done with my taxes a long time ago, but I understand there's a lot of people that wait until the April 15th deadline, which is a couple weeks from now. So that's been pushed for like 3 months.
10 days from now, actually.
Yeah, that's been pushed like 3 months.
Yeah.
Which is good on the government because, it's like, you're going to add more stress. And then Gavin Newsom's talking about suspending the sales tax so that, so the government's not getting any money out of this right now because they want to encourage people to, at least go out and buy whatever the stuff that they need to buy.
Well, that's our governor, dude.
Yeah.
But, okay, so here's the other thing, too, that I actually have had my student loans put on hold, too.
Yeah.
So, nice. High five.
Yeah.
Air high five.
Do you know that the interest still accrues, though, unfortunately, I think? Is that what
they said? No, because they said at 0%.
Was it?
That's what they said.
I really hope so.
Bullshit.
Right. I really hope so. And actually, speaking of, like, the kind of financial fallout.
And you better start paying it back now while it's at 0%.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Well, yeah. Speaking of the fallout from all this, financially speaking, they're talking this $1,200 check, man. I don't know. I'm going to have to read all the fine print because what's going to end up happening is it's going to end up being a loan of sorts.
Yes.
Where you're expected to pay it back, maybe with interest, or they're going to charge you as it's like income. You know what I mean? And
no, they'll definitely use that as income.
Yeah. So, I mean, for the people that don't have, any money at all, then I mean, okay, it's like you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But the people that have money and they might not, I might just keep that check and just keep it and then not even cash it unless it's like an emergency situation. Luckily, I'm still working. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't trust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to any of that stuff, because it always ends up being, okay, well, you took this check, and so now you owe us, or something, because that's how the government works.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
people
haven't figured out that the government isn't here to help you. The government is here to fuck you, basically.
That or nickel and diming managing
right.
to do that.
So so I'll get off my leftist soapbox now.
Yeah. So and that's the thing is with the student loan thing, and I'm like, and then so I may or may not, but that's the thing is I'm still working, so I can still pay it. It's just that if I can probably get ahead of it, but also in retrospect too, I'm like, maybe I can use this to pay off some, my other debt or whatever. Yeah. But I don't know.
Right.
It's like one of those things that's like opportunity. Should you, be bad and be paying for stuff that you don't need? But no, I should be paying for stuff that I already owe. So.
Well, I'm glad John's not here because I was already ready to buy some stuff. I might just leave him some money on the counter.
Okay. Well, we have it documented.
The alien queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How are we doing on time here?
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap up this little Happy Ray of Sunshine. You can find Sergio Sanchez on Facebook, but let's face it, you're not going to find this Sergio Sanchez on Facebook. There's like 128 of them.
A mariachi, a soccer player, and me. And 200,000 of them.
And you can find Virgil's band. Sorry.
Sergio's band.
Sergio's band.
Sergil's band?
You can be my managers?
You can find Virgil's band, Still Ill, sending us tribute to Smith and Morrissey at still.net, Facebook and Instagram, but we don't know when the next show's going to be at this time.
Yeah.
Hiatus?
I'm actually doing little small things to keep people, quote, connected, and that'll probably be going up soon. I'm hopefully get it up by tonight. If I don't, then
Tell you,
tomorrow.
dude. Do one of those banned fucking Facebook Live shows.
That's I don't know. Everyone's not going to have the same mic, and so we're all going to